Good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday. I think it's June 13th. Today I'm going to talk about my immediate family, meaning my father, brother, and sister. And you guys already know all about me. So, first, I'll talk about my father. He is 76 years old, and right now he's a usher at Miller Park. And it's his retirement job. He's been doing it 20 years and he loves it. And like the last 4 years, he's like, this is my last year, but he's still doing it. You know, that makes him happy. And growing up, he went to Whitefish Bay High School on the east side. And when he was 18, he signed up to be in the U.S. Navy. And he ended up doing that 4 years. And he was on a ship as a radio man. He's traveled to so many countries. And one time he got shot in the shoulder with metal. And I guess he really enjoyed being in the Navy. And then he got out. And I think he was 21. And one time he went to a bar. And he met my mom. And he really liked her. And then they started going out all the time. And I remember one time she found out he had marijuana on him. And she made him dump it down the toilet. And he did. And he's never done it ever again. And even now he says he hates it. He hates it. Like when he did it. And then after the Navy, he got a job it's a place called Evinrude Motors. He did that for 18 years, and then at 42 years old, he had a heart attack. And he was in the hospital like 9 days. He was pretty young to have a heart attack. And they laid him off at his job. Then later after that, my cousin, which is my dad's nephew, asked him if he was interested in taking ownership of a candy store, and my dad did, and he paid for it. And it was on the east side of Wisconsin, and it was a lot of rich people in the area. He had really good customers. And I remember when I was 15, he let me work there twice, and I really loved it. He let me answer the phone, fill up the candy bins, and then like on the weekends I would take the bus out there. I had to take 3 buses just to go out and visit him. It was cool, and it was in a strip mall. I can't tell you how long he did that, but I want to say at 57 he retired, and then he started working at Miller Park as an usher. And he is very well off. And he's a really good father. He's always taken care of me really good. Got me into sports when I was little. Gave me allowance. And a very good role model for me. And I'm happy to say he's my father. Him and my mom would have been married for 48 years, but she passed away last year. So next is my mom. Her name is Kathy. She got her first job at Allstate Insurance. And she worked there 35 years. She made a lot of money. She went to part-time when she had us kids, so she could help take care of us, because my dad worked third shift. And then she would go back to full-time again. And she really, really enjoyed what she did. And so it was like doing insurance, and then she did claims and some other stuff. She met a lot of friends there, and she would hang out with them. And then when she had a lot of time off work, vacations, always going to Vegas with her girlfriends. That was her joy. And my dad didn't mind at all, as long as she was happy. And she was a very good mother and took very good care of me. And always had my back on everything. And I love her very, very, very much. And then there's my brother. He's 48 years old. He went to high school at Wauwatosa West High School. He's very, very smart. He owns a house downtown Milwaukee, but it's in a bad neighborhood, unfortunately. And every time I see him, I'm like, Brian, you need to move out, you need to move out. He's like, oh, it's fine here, even though he got his car stolen. And he, for 22 years, has been working at Harley Davidson. And he makes like $32 an hour. And he works about 10 hours of overtime a week, so he's making tons of money. And he doesn't have any time to spend it. And he doesn't have a girlfriend or wife, so he doesn't have to take care of anybody. He rarely goes out or anything like that. He does have a lot of friends, but he's always a busybody working. And when he's not working, he's working on his house because it needs a lot of fixing up to do. And then also he's always spending his time coming over here helping my dad maintain his house because my dad's 76 and can't do much. And he's a really, really good brother. Nobody helps me out more in this world than my brother. He's my power of attorney, so he controls all my money. And like if I want to order something online, like anything I want, he'll just pay for it. He doesn't care. And we went on trips together. And he's just such a good brother. I mean, I'm so lucky. And he like takes care of my hospital bills or doctor bills. And he like does any favor I ask. And he's really, really great guy, and I love him. And then I have my sister. She is 34. She's my younger sister. And growing up, she went to Wauwatosa West High School, graduated. And then in high school, she worked at McDonald's, like when she was 16 and 17, and she liked it. And then after she graduated high school, she became a CNA at Elmbrook Hospital. And then I think she quit, and then she worked at Freighter as a CNA. And while being a CNA, she was going to college at METC to become a certified respiratory therapist. That's what she really, really wanted to do. And she graduated, and real shortly after, she got a job at St. Luke's. And she makes like $28 an hour. And now she has the second job at the VA hospital. She's in a pool there. She only works there like once every 2 weeks. She keeps on thinking she might want to quit Luke's and do full-time at the VA. But that's up to her. I don't know if she's going to do it. And she has a husband and 2 kids. One is 3, one is 10. She lives 5 blocks away from here, so she's here like 3 times a week. Especially because we have a swimming pool and her kids love swimming. And we have our moments. We're on and off like all the time, but I love her. She's my sister, and I wouldn't have anybody else as a sister. And that's it. I just wanted to share about my immediate family. Thank you guys for listening. And probably in another video, I'm going to talk about my aunts and uncles, so you guys can learn more about my family. And then another McDonald's episode coming soon. Alright guys, have a good Tuesday night and take care. Bye bye.